Okay, I'm creating a video to talk about food and energy and things that I just viewed from Magenta Pixie. And Magenta, if you do listen to this, it's just a comment and my points of view on food, because I know you and your tea time chat friends were discussing the energy, basically the eating of meat. And I've been not struggling, but trying to figure out this myself for a number of years. I chose a way of eating through my learning of metabolic typing, and it's really based upon similar things that you were mentioning there with respect to we are all genetically different, and therefore our needs are different. So globally our needs are different based on where our ancestry are from, and our genes have been developed through the eating of the foods that were in our surroundings. So for instance, you have people who live in the Inuit who live up north, or the extreme south. The Inuit up north in Canada anyways, they have diets high in fat and meat, whale blubber and whatnot. Their diets are about 90-95% fat and protein, and they're living long lives. And then you have the equator regions of people who live on higher amounts of carbohydrate. So that was one facet. And so for about 6-7 years I actually left my vegetarian lifestyle for 13 years to eating meat, because I found that my ADHD symptoms were there. I didn't even know I had ADHD. My wife diagnosed me as ADHD when I was about 30, and that was about 12 years ago. And so I investigated, and I eventually found about 7-8 years ago that there was a link between high carbohydrate diet, low omega-3 or EFAs, essential fatty acids, in my diet. And I've since changed that, and I've been able to actually keep my ADHD in check. And I know it goes out of whack if I don't eat well. And so so that was one thing. And then the other thing that's come to me as my spiritual growth has been intensified. I've been on an awakening path since 1990, so I've been at this game, it seems, for a long time, this quest for truth. And I've come to this understanding that, energy that we are, and the energy that we influence the world around us, therefore our food and the people and the water and all that energetic influence is... Pardon me, I'm just trying to change. I shouldn't be driving while doing this, but the thought was there. I had to do it. I had come to the understanding that, I can move energy. I can change energy. I have energetic ability to heal like anyone else in this world if we, practice that skill. So when you're talking about eating meat and it's good or bad, I believe that eating meat could be bad, and I do... I'm trying to change lanes here, I apologize. I lost that one. Okay, let's give that another go. So, apologize there. So, eating meat and eating animals that have been raised poorly, like that you were describing, I understand that, fully believe that we should be avoiding that type of meat and not promoting that type of meat just by simply buying it. And I get that. And if I were able to go out and legally in my area here go out and kill an animal and then bless it and basically express my love and gratitude to that animal, I would do that. But we don't live in that culture, and it's very difficult to eat that way. Not that I won't at one point in the future. I believe my system, my personal system, my ancestry is from northern Scotland, Ireland, and I just feel that is my genetic blood type, is to actually eat a lot more meat, whether it would have been deer or raccoon, or I don't even know if there was raccoons there, but squirrels or birds or other things, or some game meats. Those were part of my diet, at least my culture and my blood. I know that. But so my point to you is that I think we can energetically change the food that we eat, whatever that may be, prior to eating it. And if we bless our food and give it energy, I believe that is one way that we can get through this cycle of change, through this awakening and transition period for humanity, is to bless our food and get into that habit of appreciating everything we have and that the earth has provided us, whether it be a dead animal or foraged berries or some other vegetation. We need to value that and appreciate that, and come closer to that point of making that food the best we can, whether it be growing it or raising an animal, eating a chicken egg. So that's my point. I hope you see this. To be honest, I watch your videos all the time, and I'm very excited to see them when they come out. So thank you very much, and love and light to everybody. All right, thank you.